Hello, this is Scott Free for you. Thank you for taking the time to like, subscribe, and comment. I am here today with a lot of gratitude for y'all. I'm at 47 subscribers, so if you could truly hit that like button and bump me above 50 subscribers, I'd be very appreciative for that. I've lived here in Colorado since 2006, and I came from San Diego where I grew up. Um, Elementary school, middle school, and high school. Toward the end of my time in California, I was spinning out and crashing out. I was using substances and just aimless and not really um, anywhere near the person I am today. Um, when I left California, I left with a felony conviction. And as of last year, I am completely rehabilitated. So, through a program with the Public Defender's Office in San Diego, I was able to have my record expunged and cleaned and receive that redemption, which for my kids, I have used as a lesson and redemption arc because it, for myself, was very disappointing to be through my 30s and 40s. At 45 today, I know I was able to put that behind me finally. I had applied for jobs like Walmart and Home Depot and had above and beyond interviews, and it was a foregone conclusion that I had the job. And then after 2 and 3 days, and then a week and 2 weeks, I would receive that background check in the mail, which would be a gut punch and leaving me to feel like I can't even get a job at a retail center. What am I going to do with the rest of my life? And it put me in a very dark place where I was drinking alcohol and feeling sorry for myself. That's no place that you guys want to be. Today, we have today. Um, and like my son says, yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, and today is the present. Psyching ourselves into the mentality that we have a gift of today, I still struggle with. Um, Not everything goes for me. And in that time where I was feeling like my face was rubbed in my background, um, I remember I started drinking early in the morning and kept hearing lawnmowers outside where we lived in Highlands Ranch. And this is a suburb of Denver, Colorado, Highlands Ranch. It's kind of an upscale area, though we were just renting, so not a whole lot of upscale with us at that time. I kept looking out and seeing different lawn care crews and was like, oh, it's just another lawn care crew. And that really started to put a thought in my mind that I could mow lawns too. So on a computer printer, I printed up a bunch of flyers and then walked all throughout Douglas County, Highlands Ranch, Lone Tree area, leaving flyers on people's doors. And out of thousands of flyers, I got a handful of people that were willing to allow me to mow their lawn, and then just kept showing up. I didn't even have true lawn care equipment at that time. I was using like a home mower, trimmer, and blower. And then I figured out how to blow out people's sprinklers when it was going into winter here. And it gave me something that was my own. I went by Scott the Lawn Guy. And then I got my first opportunity into commercial lawn care and landscape maintenance. And then from there, I picked up some skills as a handyman. And now I'm a facility maintenance handyman service. I had the great honor of being interviewed on Raymond Thoughts and Mind. And we went through this story of my evolution from felon to lawn care guy. and now a facility maintenance contractor. Um, I'm a handyman. I have critical thinking enough to go to locations and figure out why their door won't close or lock, or if the door closer is broken. So just remember, wherever you are, don't get down on yourself, because I did a fair deal of that myself. And now, having children, my daughter is 11 and my son is 10, I am an example for them to have a self esteem of their own, and that if I can do it, you can do it perspective. Again, not every day goes my way. From some of my last videos, if you guys have watched, I just really attempt to stay in a positive state of mind and to allow that energy to be available to give to others. So, in the course of this video, that's exactly what I'd like to impart and share with you. There is a lot of things you can't do, and I love the term nothing's impossible, even though um, there are many things that are improbable. But as of last year, I was able to take the monkey of a felony conviction off my back. And just a quick rundown, I drove like a maniac in my 20s, um, almost like an emergency vehicle with no emergency. I had nowhere truly to go with any urgency. I was just an a hole. And looking back on that version of myself, I'm just so happy that I'm not him today. Um, Many traffic tickets, lots of fines, suspensions. And then one night, after spending some time in jail for not appearing to traffic tickets, I was fed up. And when an officer tried to pull me over, I eluded him. And long story short, which I'll unpack in another video, I was charged with a felony evading arrest in a vehicle. And if that didn't happen for me, I wouldn't be here in Colorado today. So just remember that your setbacks can be a springboard to where you'll land in the future, and be a better friend to yourself. I used to beat myself up all the time, and I'm learning to be a better friend to myself at 45 years old. You are capable of having a wonderful day, even if everything doesn't go your way. So just remember that. Hit that like, subscribe, and help me get to over 50 subscribers. Thank you for taking the time and watching my video, and I am eternally grateful for you watching my videos. Have a great day.